Here we are in the backyard. Hi everybody, thanks for coming along and checking out what's going on here in the thumb. So we're going out here because we got alfalfa and hay on the field. The farmer, it's all organic, and it's July 23rd today. He hasn't taken this stuff off yet this year. He should be into second cutting, but because of the dry spell we had, nothing grew very well. And then because we had all this rain, nothing was growing. So he's cutting it a little late. But look how tall that stuff is. So, and look at the piles he's got. This stuff, and I thought maybe that the hay would have lost some of its nutritional value because it's all just kind of gone to seed. That's what I always heard, but I don't know. He's out there. Here he is with his little combine. That is the cutest little darn combine you ever saw. So he's cutting it. Wonder if he's going to come around this side, or if I think he cut a few passes around the field and then he started over towards, that's the milk plant over there in Cass City, and he's coming back this way making his rows. So kind of a cute little combine. I offered to drive it for him, but he said that he couldn't get here to do it because he needed a couple of dry days in a row. So he's got this is the north field that goes up that way. Whoop, we got a tree in there. Let's walk over closer to the field again, because I'm not in his way. I just didn't want to bother him. You can see there's Merchant's Elevator. The sky is beautiful as always up here. It goes all the way up towards where those trees are, and there's a little hill you can see. That's the old gravel pit. It used to be Tucky's, and now it's not used as a gravel pit anymore. But there's a couple of big lakes up there, and the guy bought it and he's using it as he's got a camper up there on the one lake, and they've got a couple of boats and kayaks and things. So you can see what's in this that he's cut. It actually looks pretty good, but there's a lot of dead stuff that's gone to seed. I don't know if that's nutritional or not, but we'd look out here and the deer would be in the field. You could barely see their ears sticking up. So, but this stuff looks okay. I see some clover flowers in there, some red clover right here. So, and then I see clover plants growing there. And there's alfalfa down here. See the alfalfa? It looks pretty good. It's actually pretty dry already. He just started cutting, what, an hour or so ago. And then he cut the south field. That kind of goes up on a hill. He did that a week ago on Tuesday night, and then he raked it, he tedded it, then he raked it into rows, and then they came and baled it, made round bales. He got those all off this morning. No, yesterday morning, I'm sorry. Yesterday morning early, and then I was surprised that he came out today. And he's got about 2/3 of the field cut now. But I think his tractor is so cute. His little combine. That is a little thing, but it does the job. I don't know what kind it is or what size. Well, I think it's an international because it's red. I think it says international on it. Oh my, what happened to this tree? Oh yes, that's from the deer. Those darn bucks. We planted some of these pine trees along here a few years ago, and the deer have, shall we say, trimmed them up. The bucks. They knocked that one kind of off kilter. But isn't the sky beautiful? It's so beautiful. The milk plant. This over here is the wastewater treatment plant that the milk plant ended up building. And that is in the corner of our property. It's not on our property. It used to belong to my mother-in-law. But that's the wastewater treatment plant that they built for the milk plant. And basically all that handles is the wastewater that they get from processing the milk. And we had a spill a couple years ago that came into our field down here. Where's my finger? Down here. And they said we had to dig it all out because it had a lot of nitrogen in it. And I said, well, nitrogen's good, isn't it? Well, not in those quantities. So the EPA said they had to clean it up. And they cleaned it up and gave us new dirt that my husband specified, because this is nice black dirt out here on top of gravel. So he specified what kind of dirt. And then they had to compensate the farmer who we rent the land to for his time. So, well, there he is again with his little combine. And if I could see better, I could tell you what kind it is. What the number on it is. Maybe I can zoom in. Let's see. Because sometimes you can zoom in. There you go. Can you see that? So cute. So fun. And I just think it would be fun to drive that little bugger. Oops. Guess I should watch the screen on my camera instead of farting around. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for coming along. I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.